At first, I welcome all of you with the Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you all? Hope you all are doing really fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today, I'm gonna share you why learning English is important. So after finishing this class, all of you will be able to understand why learning English is important and some tips, tricks, and tactics how to be a fluent speaker of the English language. So let's get the ball rolling. When we go to a coaching center or we meet an English teacher, the first question we are asked, what do you want to learn English? We must answer the question beautifully. The very first one is that global communication. Recent past, a lot of people were working as a freelancer, so they must communicate with other countries' people in English. So that's why it's really important for them to learn spoken English, as well as if you want to go abroad as a tourist, you must have enough knowledge in English. So I have think that you have a clear knowledge about that. If you want to learn English and if you want to be a fluent speaker of the English language, this point is very important for global communication. So the very two point is that higher education. Do you want to be a doctor? You must study in English because your all the books are written in English. On the other hand, if you want to be an engineer, you must study in English because your all the books are written in English. After that, if you want to go abroad to higher education, you must have proficiency in English. So I think you have a clear concept about that. To get a higher education, English is a must. The third point is that job opportunities. About 350 million people speak English as a first language, and about 300 million people speak English as a second language. So, maximum multinational companies are looking for those people who are able to communicate with others in English. So, if you are able to communicate with others in English, so you will get a chance to get a better salaries and good job. So I think you have a clear concept about that. If you want to get a good job and better salaries, you need to learn English. If you want to be a fluent speaker of the English language, so you have to follow some tips, tricks, and tactics. So now the very first one is that don't worry about making mistake because we learn from mistake. The second one is that speak with yourself and others. Speak is a must. There is no choice about that. There is no second choice, right? Okay. The third one, listen. Listening is the mother of speaking. So if you are a good listener, and definitely one day you will be a good speaker, inshallah. So listen more and more to be a fluent speaker. And the fourth, imitate. Imitate. Imitation is the fundamental step of learning any language. So you have to follow someone as your idol. The last and final step of read. Most of the students come to me and I'm asked How can we get fluency? I say every single day at least you have to read 10 minutes. Read, and read to get fluency. Last, and so this is how you can improve your listening power. Thank you very much for the time being. Hope you really enjoyed this video and learned new things. If you want to improve your English and spoken English, so please subscribe my page, and this page is surprisingly boost your confidence. So stay connected with us, and until then, take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.